What's going on, everyone? We are going to show you how to fix your dog's itchy paws naturally this year. I know the allergies are out, spring is here, pollen's in the air, all kinds of itchiness going on, lots of reactions from our dogs. So we're gonna show you the natural way to do it. I know it can be extremely uncomfortable for these guys when they're constantly chewing at their paws. Hey, not yet, wait. So we're gonna show you our simple 4-ingredient recipe. So the first thing that I always recommend to do is to first check your dog's paws, right? It's probably allergies, especially this time of year, but you know, it's always good to make sure that there's not any debris, any stickers, foxtails, anything like that stuck in between their paws. So let's first check their paws and make sure there's nothing weird going on. But if you're watching this video, it's probably from an allergic reaction. Chances are your dog also has some type of yeast infection, but it's important to understand why this is happening. So 75% of your dog's immune system actually lies in their gut, and their gut health. That's why you hear people talk about gut health so often. So, hey, don't you fall off. So the first thing we're going to add is 1 cup of green tea. Green tea has all kinds of amazing antioxidant effects, and there's actually studies that indicate that it can improve lifespan and longevity as well if your dog drinks this. Obviously, that's not the case putting it on their paws, but it can improve quality of life with this experiment. So first thing, 1 cup of green tea. Whoopah. Next up is 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So apple cider vinegar is essentially anti-yeast, which is what's going on in between your dog's paws, is some form of a yeast infection, most likely. Again, I am not a vet, I'm a canine nutritionist, so take this with a grain of salt, but you know, I hear about this from vets, and you guys can do your own research, obviously, and go check this out online. But apple cider vinegar, amazing. We're gonna put 2 tablespoons of this in our concoction. If I can open the jar. Ooh, it smells like we're dyeing Easter eggs. Did you guys ever do that as kids with apple cider vinegar? Always makes me think of that. All right, next is going to be 1 tablespoon of salt. Any type of salt will do. This is Himalayan pink salt. So let me put it on the... There's 1 ingredient that I don't have on hand with me today, and that is lavender oil. So you guys can get a little dropper, put about 10 drops of that lavender oil in. That's gonna help get rid of the apple cider vinegar smell and make it actually smell pretty good with the lavender oil. So we're gonna stir up what I got here. Make sure all of that salt dissolves. Okay, now let's go put the dog's paw in. One thing I will add too is if your dog has any open wounds or cuts on their paws, make sure you don't go with the apple cider vinegar route. I would just do the green tea because the apple cider vinegar can actually irritate any cuts or open wounds. So we soak the dog's paw in there. Ideally, you're gonna soak their paws in there for 5 minutes. I would say each paw is ideal. If your dog isn't that patient, I understand. You're gonna wanna do that twice a day for about 7 days and then assess if it's actually doing anything and working for you and your dog before continuing. So that's it. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty cheap, and pretty natural. All right, so there is another way that I want to let you guys know how you can basically improve your dog's immunity to prevent this immune deficiency reaction of an allergy in the first place. And that is going back to what I originally was talking about with 75% of your dog's immune system lies in their gut. And so there are ways that we can add superfoods to their food to improve their gut health, which in turn improves their immunity and their body's own ability to fight off things such as allergies, or at least to have less of a reaction to them, right? So I start all my dogs super young on immune boosting things, especially as pups. This is Gunner, he's 8 months old, and he's been on this stuff since the start. And actually, none of my current dogs have any immune issues. They don't chew their feet, they don't have yeasty ears. And so years ago, in the past, I have had dogs that had allergies, to the point where like he couldn't even walk across the grass. He'd tiptoe. He was constantly chewing his paws raw. Every type of immune deficiency you could think of, and that was before we started our company. And that dog, our family black lab River, who passed last year, was part of the reason why we started Back 40 Dogs, which is providing simple and effective superfoods to help your dog fuel like a farm dog for longevity, essentially. So the main thing that is going to help you help your dog improve their immunity is going to be this right here. This is Back 40 Dogs dried sea kelp. This was our very first product designed to help River with his allergies. It is 100% organic dried sea kelp, and it has unique digestive enzymes that actually help boost gut health. They're going to help your dog combat and fight off allergies, as well as a host of other things, including omegas, amino acids for muscle recovery and tissue development, inflammation reduction, all kinds of amazing stuff. So that is the other option. You simply add a little sprinkle of it to your dog's food every single day, whatever food you're feeding them, and it can have amazing results. So Gunner loves his, don't you, buddy? Yeah, I'm just sitting on the floor in the kitchen with my dog. So anyways, check us out, Back 40 Dogs. You can go to back40dogs.com, or we are also available on Amazon. And I highly, highly recommend, just based on the reviews we get, the emails we get in constantly every single day about how this is changing their dog's quality of life for the better. And these people are messaging us saying, they thought they were gonna have to put their dog down for how uncomfortable they were all the time, and this stuff is working for them. So obviously, every dog is different. They're gonna respond to things differently. And if that's the case and your dog doesn't like it for any reason, we offer 100% satisfaction guarantee. So just let us know and we'll refund your order, no big deal. So those are the two ways I would recommend to combat all of these seasonal allergies going on. I've been getting a ton of DMs about it. So you can go the natural wash method with the apple cider vinegar and green tea and salt. That's going to be kind of the way to, I would say, treat what's already happening, right? But if you want to attack this at the core and you want to attack essentially the reason why your dog is having this issue in the first place, then I would recommend boosting their immunity, boosting their gut health. And this right here is a very proven and easy way to do that naturally. So that's it. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And we will see you in the next one. Ooh,